I'm having some second thoughts on these Dollar Tree products. Round two. Hello, friends. Hello, Fab Family. It's so good to see you. We are back for a round two of my second thoughts on these Dollar Tree products. You guys know I test a lot of Dollar Tree products. I buy a lot and I try to use everything. If I can't use something, I'm going to get my daughter, my husband, a good friend. I've even tried to get my cats to use some of these products because I want to give you guys the good, honest review on these things from Dollar Tree. So, with that being said, we are going to spin the block again, and I am going to give you my second thoughts on some of these products from Dollar Tree. But before we do that, I quickly want to just tell you guys about my Dollar Tree lip combo. I'm wearing the Ioni lip pencil in the True Brown shade. I love to use this kind of almost to overline. And I've paired it with the Clarity shade of the LA Color Lip Duos. You can see I keep smashing it on the lid. No respect. It's a really nice kind of muted pink. And it gives me this lovely color that I've been really enjoying for the fall season. So that is what I'm wearing on my lips currently, but let's get into the second thoughts on these Dollar Tree products. Well, I've got my Dollar Tree shopping basket chocked full of these items that I've been using, and I'm going to pull things out and just talk to you about them one by one. So the first thing I'm pulling out is a mascara. Believe it or not, you guys, this is the Be Pure Hydrating Mascara. Now, I know you guys are thinking, what the heck? There's no way you liked this, and you're right, I didn't. I actually use this in my hair. I like to use this to fill in some of the sparser areas in my hair. This wasn't the greatest for that necessarily, but it worked just fine. I just liked to find a repurpose for things that I just cannot make work, and this did not work as mascara, but it did work to fill in my hairline. So keep those kind of things in mind. You can see I'm at the end of it. It's pretty gross and it's getting a little bit dried out. It's got a bunch of hair in it, so I'm actually on the way to toss this, but I'm excited for myself that I actually used it up. So that is an idea for you guys if you have purchased some Dollar Tree mascaras that just don't work for you. Let's find a different way to use them. So I have been using this Lusty brand Edge and Bridge gel. This stuff, it's okay. I don't think it's like that. I don't think it gives that much hold. But for me, it gives the right amount of hold. So if you like to like really slick your edges down and stuff like that, I don't think this is going to hold you enough. But I just want to slick down like the flyaways and tame my hair. And this worked perfectly for that. Thing is one of these Guru Nando toothbrushes. I actually really liked this toothbrush. It says Gentle Giant because it is. The handle on this toothbrush was really thick and it just gave you a good grip. You got a really good grip on it. You could definitely tell it was bigger than a normal toothbrush, as well as the head of the toothbrush was really, really large. I actually really enjoyed this toothbrush. The only thing I didn't like is I felt like the bristles were just a bit too soft. I like a soft toothbrush, but this one was a little bit softer than I prefer. I felt like I had to scrub a little bit more than I would have liked, but other than that, I had no complaints. It was $1.25, and I really liked the size of this and the shape of the toothbrush. It gave a nice hold in your hand. So, you know, it's been that time of the month and I had to try these Value RX Menstrual Pain Relief Complete. These are to compare to Midol. And let me tell you guys, I have not taken Midol since I was like in high school. And so I wanted to give these a try. And my warning to you is don't take these on an empty stomach. The caffeine in this will have your heart going. It has a lot of caffeine. I mistakenly took this like first thing in the morning. I don't drink a ton of coffee in the mornings, but I do have a cup, and it definitely, I was buzzing, you guys. I could tell I was buzzing that day. I was kind of like, at one point, I was like, what's going on? And then I realized it was this. So I have been taking it since, but what I do with this is I only take this in the afternoons when I know that I might need a little bit of a pick-me-up, you know, like 12 or 1 o'clock. So on the days that I need the menstrual relief, I will only take these in the afternoons because the caffeine in this just has my heart racing a little too much, and I'm still able to go to sleep with it. Some people, it may just affect you too much, so use this with caution. I actually really enjoyed this for what it was, but you have to finesse this. You can't just use this, and definitely do not let your like younger daughters use this without like watching them and guiding them, because this can get a little out of hand. Oh, you guys, I finally got my new mic, so that's why I keep hitting it. Sorry, I know you guys keep hearing me hitting it, but my old mic was awesome. I loved it, but I kept dropping it, and apparently that's not conducive to using it. So it started to like short, and it just wasn't working well. So I did get myself a new mic, and I'm super excited to use it and to see how the sound quality is a little bit better. So let's keep going though. I have been using this B Color Instant Root Touch Up. These are all over Dollar Tree all the time, although black is a hard shade to find. I enjoy these over the shine, the oil sheen ones. The oil sheen one I found, I liked the color that came out of it, but it clogged up. Like after like 2 to 3 uses, it just got clogged up and it was impossible to use. So I really enjoy this one. I like how the spray nozzle is more precise because I don't want it like all over my face. But the way I actually perfected using this is by putting it into, I don't have it here, but I actually spray this onto my edge comb and then I brush that through my hair that way, and it leaves a nice shade where if you put this on directly from the bottle, you're gonna get like spots, especially if you don't go right through with a comb right away. I definitely notice you'll get lots of spots with this, but this still works really, really well. And I've had this one bottle for a while and it's still pretty full. A little goes a long way. Like I said, I literally just sprayed in the comb and then I brush the comb through my hair and it works lovely. So I'm always on the lookout for the black shade. I have only seen it this one time that I purchased it. So hopefully I'll be able to find another one because I actually really do like this. I like this over the powders that you put in your hair. I just find that because I put other products in my hair, when I go to put powders in my hair, I don't have like a good brush that can get it in evenly. So this works a lot better than that. I did use a pack of these Bodyform period pants. These are in the extra large size. For a long time, I could only find this size, but I did find them in large, and I actually really enjoyed these. These were supposed to be dupes for the Always brand, and they are absolutely dupes for the Always brand. These work wonderfully. These, only thing I didn't like is that they were just a little bit large on me, so they moved around a little bit more than I would like, but girl, especially just like to walk around the house all day, if you're just gonna be at home, you kind of just don't have to worry about things, and it's very absorbent. These, I had no accidents, no slippage, no problems. I love these. They come 2 in a pack, so it comes out to be about a little bit less than 70 cents a piece. So these are a great deal. These are such a great deal because I did the math, and if you buy the Always brand, which is the brand I was using previously, those come out to be $1 a piece or more depending on where you buy them. So this is a great deal, even though you have to buy multiple packs because there's only 2 in there. But girl, buy your packs and stock up. I love these. I highly recommend grabbing these. Another thing from Dollar Tree I've really been enjoying are the red wine facial sheet masks from the Miss Spa brand. Now, I bought these at first because they were gimmicky. I thought red wine, ooh, I love this. But I actually really like this. It was really hydrating, and I like that it didn't slide all over my face. It just left my skin nice and hydrated. I love, love, love a good sheet mask, especially once I get out of the shower. And I definitely have been on the search for more of this one because I enjoyed this one. All right, so I don't know if I gave you my first thoughts on this, but my second thoughts on this is I love this stuff. This is the Pure Aloe Soothing After Sun Gel from Dollar Tree. This is the Smart Care brand. This was $1.25. Now, you can see I've gotten some use out of this. This one I loved in the summertime, especially on my shoulders and my back because I was getting a little bit burnt from being out by the pool and stuff like that, and this worked lovely. It was so soothing on my shoulders when they were burned. I did burn myself, and I really, really found myself going towards this to use it. And yeah, I had never used anything like this before. I've seen them before, but I never understood how like good and important this is. I love this stuff. So I'm definitely going to hold on to this. I will be using it not just for burns, but even for dry spots. I love, love, love this stuff. Yeah. How come nobody told me how good this stuff was? Pure aloe? Awesome. So next, I don't have the actual wrap, but I do have the package. This is the Spa April Bath and Shower Micro Hair Wrap. These are the little turbans that you put in your hair after you take a shower, and these are insanely small. These are tiny. I had purchased one of these like years ago from Dollar Tree, and I thought that it was a different brand than this, but it's not. It's the same exact brand. They're so tiny, and you can see I don't have the biggest head, but they like barely fit on my head, and after a while it started to give me a headache. So I would not recommend grabbing the turbans, at least not from this brand from Dollar Tree. I definitely don't think that they are worth it, and I don't even feel like it was absorbing anything. It just was like the water, I don't know, it didn't absorb the water out of my hair. It's hard to describe. I didn't care for the hairband at all. One thing I did care for was this Be Pure hair milk. Now I can't remember who it was, but someone mentioned to use this. I had just got it. I showed it in a haul, and she was like, girl, use it on your edges. I've been using it and I love it. And I agree. I like to use this in the evenings after I've done my skincare and I'm just kind of like hydrating my hair at night, and I put it on the edges and it's nice and soothing, but I just feel like it does something. I don't know what it's doing, but I feel like it's doing something, and I really have been enjoying this. I've gotten my second bottle of this, so we use a lot of this hair milk. It's a hydrating leave-in conditioner, which of course I love it because I love a good leave-in. And then something else that everyone's raving about, and they are right, y'all, these natural scents water sprays from the Natural Scents brand. One is rice water, and it's a hair shining mist. And then this one says rosemary and biotin, and it says thicker, fuller hair, boost volume for all hair types. Yes, to both of these. Yes, yes, yes. When I wear my hair curly, I use these to rehydrate my curls, and I love these. I know these are both full. That's because these are backup bottles. I have the bottles that I use in my hair drawer. I love these, you guys. Everyone who was saying that these were good was right. I really, really enjoy these. I actually would make my own rosemary clove water, and I think this is just as good as the one I'm making. I just feel like my hairline has gotten a lot thicker using this and the hair milk. I just feel like it's definitely not, I haven't needed as much as the mascara as I normally would, or of the root touch up, and it's just starting to feel a lot thicker than it was. So I have been highly, highly, highly enjoying all of those hair things from Dollar Tree. And then as well as this is the Personal Care Shea Solutions Frizz Free Curl Mousse. This is a dupe for the Coconut and Hibiscus Frizz Free Curl Mousse from Shea Moisture. I love to use this when my hair is curly. This sets your curls perfectly. It gives them the perfect set. It doesn't leave any kind of cast. It doesn't make them crunchy. They're still malleable, but they're still curls. I have been really enjoying this. I forgot I had it for a while, and then I just stumbled across it and started using it again. And yeah, I've been really enjoying it. Obviously, my hair's not curly right now, but when I have been wearing it curly, this has been a go-to for me. Something else I found myself really picking up a lot is this Tea Tree Power Plus Caffeine B5 Revive Serum from the Skin Nutrition Botanicals brand. I really enjoy this. This has helped the congestion in my pores so much. I love to put this on in the mornings, especially under makeup, and it just gives the perfect amount of just, I feel like this absorbs the oil on your skin like instantly. I don't know. Y'all, I really, really enjoy this Tea Tree Power Serum. I love a niacinamide on my face, and so I've been pairing this with that, and it's been working perfectly. You put vitamin C, oh my gosh. Say no more. I really enjoy this. I just stumbled across this one too. It was like brand new, and I thought I had them all, and I didn't. Something I thought I was really gonna love, but I have not been enjoying as much as I thought, is this Marie Claire eyebrow and hairline powder. So like I told you before, I do put products in my hair to style it. So when I go to put powders in, they can become a bit patchy, and I just have not enjoyed this. I do like this more for the brows, especially if you use the Marie Claire brow pencil. It's really waxy, so I feel like you need to set it with a powder. So this is the perfect powder for it, especially because both of these shades are really deep. Even this shade is very, very deep. But as far as my hairline, I just haven't picked this up for that. I definitely think this is huge. If you're going to use this for brow powder, this is going to last forever. Yeah, I just don't find myself grabbing for this as much as I thought I would. When I first saw these online, I could not wait to get my hands on them. And now that I have it, I'm like, not so much. Something else from that Marie Claire line that I have been grabbing is the brow serum. I have heard people walk this stuff like a dog. People do not like this. Why, girl? I've been using this on my brows especially, and they have been growing. I normally have to pluck my brows like every week and a half, 2 weeks, but I've been plucking them like every week. They've been growing in very, very quickly, and I would use this more on my lashes if it did have the spoolie to it, but it is cumbersome to put it on your lashes and then I have to go find a spoolie for it. So I haven't found a good system for that yet, but I do enjoy this for my brows. I've actually repurchased a second one of these. Yeah, I really loved it. It looks like I haven't used it at all, but I've used this sucker, so I really like these. Something that surprised the heck out of me was this spin brush from Dollar Tree. This for $1.25 was mighty. She had some spin to her. I was so surprised how effective this was. This left my skin clean, fresh, but it is a spin brush. It's not my favorite. It's definitely going to give you a lot of exfoliation, and it's just not something I'm going to grab often, but if you like a spin brush, I would try this one. It also comes with replacement heads as well as like a pumice head and just all different kind of replacement heads that you can use. So if you guys are spin brush girlies, I would try this bad boy because this is probably just as good as anything you're going to buy at any high end. I don't know what difference it could be. So I was impressed when I tried this. Something I wasn't impressed with was this Extra Care Dry Spray Deodorant. This is an antiperspirant, and it's supposed to be a compared to the Dove Advanced Care Original Clean. I think I was more like sticky and sweaty after I used this stuff. I'm not kidding you guys. I have not found a good deodorant from Dollar Tree yet. Mascara and deodorant are just my nemesis for Dollar Tree. The $1.25 price point is not their friend. This was actually $3 actually, and for $3 it was a big fat waste. I do not like this stuff at all. I feel like if you can use these kind of aluminum free or just any of these kind of deodorants, then this might work for you, but I can't. I need some deodorant, y'all. I need the Secret, I need the Dove, I need some deodorant. I just need it. I'm the 90s in me. I gotta be fresh, and this is not it. So I didn't care for these. I just would not recommend these. My husband has tried a lot of these, and but I'm gonna save that for another video. So yeah, that is my opinion on those. I did pick up this La Mercury Pro Primer. Now this was $4, and I got this a couple of months back during like the summer when they had just come out with a bunch of stuff on that really big display. I didn't care for anything on the display, but as I've come to use this more and more, I've actually really grown to like this. My daughter actually is the one that pointed out that I think this is supposed to be a dupe for the Fenty primer. There's something Fenty that looks just like this, but this primer actually worked really well, especially for the $4 price point. I think that this definitely like blurred my pores, it evened out my skin, and it left my makeup looking fresh all day. So I actually really enjoyed this. I didn't enjoy much from that brand or that line, but I'll give props where it's due, and this one deserves it. I know that these are kind of gone now, but I just wanted to tell you guys that I'm not a hater. I actually really like these. I got a lot to show you guys. I've been trying some stuff. So I didn't even realize I had this. This is the Blemish and Dark Spot Treatment from the Global Beauty Care brand. It's a cream gel, and this is like a spot treatment for like acne. I forgot I had this until someone mentioned it, and y'all, why didn't anyone tell me? This stuff is so good. This is so good. This helped my little breakout I was having here so much. It was effective. I would put this on, and I love how it comes out in the little nozzle. I would just put it on, and I'd let it sit on, and you could feel it. You could feel it. It would fizz and burn and whatever. It was working, and I definitely enjoyed this. I can't believe it was just $1.25. And I also enjoyed this one too. I would kind of alternate between both of these. This one is supposed to be a dupe for the Clean and Clear Acne Spot Treatment, and both of these work really well. I actually really love to use these together. But oh, Masita wants to get out. One thing I don't think worked well, and I don't think was worth the money, were these Orchid acne patches. No. Now, they stayed on nice and snug. They did move around. I wore a couple overnight, and when I woke up, like there was something on the patch, but nothing, like there was no difference in my skin. So I just didn't feel like there was a difference. I just didn't feel like these were as effective as some of the other acne patches that I have used before. And after a while, I just didn't even reach for those anymore. I definitely felt like using the acne gel spot cream was way more effective than the acne patches. But these, I did feel like they laid really flat on the skin, that if you had a breakout that you were just trying to hide, you definitely could use the acne patch to cover that, and then put makeup on over the top, and it probably would be able to hide it pretty well. Okay, just a couple more things, guys. I know we've gone over quite a bit, but next I have this Be Pure Watermelon Lip Oil. At first, I didn't really care for this, but the more I've used this, the more I have cared for this. I have gotten a backup, and I use it upstairs in my art room, and I've actually almost gone through it because, one, you do have to use a lot, but this is actually quite hydrating. I actually really liked this. I like the scent of it all as well. It's very refreshing. It's a very nice, lovely watermelon scent. But with this, it's not as like liquidy as you would like. So you do have to kind of dip into it quite a bit to get enough payoff on your lips. But it's nice to just kind of like walk around the house, and it's a lip oil. It's nothing special. It's not going to blow you away. The next thing that I have is going to be this Baby Love Moisturizing Creamy Baby Oil. I picked this up because I had never seen anything like this, and I just was so intrigued. I want to try it. I was so intrigued. I just had to try it. And at first I was like, I wasn't that impressed with it, but the more I've used this, the more I really love this. I like to use this straight out of the shower. It's really thin. It's really thin. It smells like the Baby Magic, which I don't like. I don't love that baby powdery baby lotion smell. But what I do like is the finish of this. It's really thin, so I like to put this on under like a thicker lotion, and I feel like it just gives a good amount of moisture. So I've been using this pretty regularly out of the shower, and I actually quite like this. Do you need it? Nah. But I bought it, so I guess I'm using it. Last couple things I have are going to be this brown sugar honey body wash, scrub, and I've got the spray. And let me tell you guys, I talked so much crap about this stuff because I don't know. Sometimes you just get in those little moods, and I love this stuff. This is one of the best scrubs I've had from Dollar Tree. The scrubs are really fine. They're coarse, but they're not hard or harsh, and it leaves your skin feeling hydrated. This is so hydrating. It's so hydrating. It's got to have like honey or something in here because this is hydrating. It scrubs and then leaves the nicest silky finish. And then I followed up with this body wash, and the body wash was washing. It sudsed up really, really nicely, and I had no complaints. My skin felt really nice. I followed it with this stuff here, and it was a lovely skin combo concoction, whatever you want to call it. And even the spray wasn't too bad. It wasn't my favorite spray. It's definitely more of a subtle kind of scent, but it layered really nicely with the other two items, and I enjoyed it. I felt like I smelled really nice. My skin felt really nice and hydrated, and I felt bad for the talking crap about this one. I haven't tried the lime coconut one, but I'm going to try that next, or the champagne one, but expecting high things from them because this one was so good. Something else that was so good was this shea butter and coconut hair mask. Wow. Wow. I am going back to get more. This was 2 uses, so I was able to use this twice, and I still have this much in here. It's probably not enough for a full use, but I could probably squeeze it out and make it work because this stuff is super hydrating. It coated every strand, like coated the strands. You can almost use too much of this. This is the kind of stuff that even if you start coating and you put too much, it'll start sliding out the bottom, but I really enjoyed this. I put this on, and then I sat under like a steamer or like a hooded dryer kind of situation, and it was lovely. I really enjoyed that. And then the very last thing, I promise, the very last thing is this luminescence reed diffuser. This one is in the dragon fruit scent. I did not have high hopes for these at all, but I have a reed diffuser that was empty, and it's really pretty, and I wanted to just refill it with something else. This smells so good. There was a couple of times I was walking in my room and I was thinking, what does that smell? And it took me a while to realize it was this. And now, of course, that I've discovered this, I can't find these anywhere. I've been looking all over for them, and they look like they are sold out everywhere. I think everyone else has understood that these are wonderful. So I just poured what was in here into my other diffuser, and I put the reeds in with it, and it smells lovely. It's got that little area just smelling nice and fresh, and this scent is nice. Sometimes the scents from Dollar Tree or the more cheaper scents can smell cheap. This doesn't smell cheap at all, especially in the diffuser. This smelled really nice. I am on the lookout for more of these. Dragon fruit and pitaya. So yeah, awesome. And for $1.25, your home can smell so good. That is it, you guys. So that is my second thoughts on these Dollar Tree products. You know that I try to use everything I purchase. I'm not trying to waste my money, and I want to give you guys the honest truth on all of these things. I thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate any time you spend with me because I know that your time is valuable. So if you like today's video, you're going to love this video here. Why don't you head on over and I will meet you there. My name is Jamie, but you can call me Fabs, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See you. Love you. Bye.